right? You'd probably say
you were right.
Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Drake Maye.
You're right.
I mean, it's crazy to say that. As I'm looking at it, I don't know if there's a world where Caleb Williams can afford to be outplayed by Drake.
Why not?
Think about Andy, help me out here. I think it's the 2018 quarterback class. That's a class with Baker Mayfield. I would suggest Baker's had a successful career, right? 2 playoff wins, 2 different organizations. Maybe not for calm down. Maybe not for a number 1 overall pick, but somebody who started 6 or 7 years or however long he's been in the league, like 2 playoff wins. That's as many as Lamar Jackson. It's hard to do. I would suggest he's had a successful playoff career. Not for a number 1 overall pick. I'm not here to argue with that about Shady. I'll submit. I would suggest Josh Allen's had a successful successful NFL career.
Yeah,
I would suggest Lamar Jackson's had a successful NFL career. Josh Rosen has not.
No.
But all them quarterbacks are in the same draft class. So what do we continually do? Even when talking about Baker, Shady says, how in the world you tag Baker over Josh Allen, over Lamar? That's what, whenever Shady talks about Baker, that's what happens. We bring up the quarterbacks in his draft class. So I can't
was
even.
Sam Darnold in that one or no?
No, I think year before. So I can't even argue with. Darnold was in that draft class? He was in that draft class. Exactly right. So I can't even argue with Shady about Baker. But Baker brought the Browns their first playoff win in 20 years. I don't care. But Baker brought the Bucks a playoff win they haven't had outside of Tom Brady since Brad. I don't care. But they did Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, he's right. He's right. Same draft class. And you took Baker over 2 quarterbacks that clear him.
Yeah.
Caleb was taken over Jaden Daniels. Right. 7-2 Jaden Daniels. He was taken over Drake Maye. Drake Maye hasn't started all season, but Chase will tell y'all momentarily, Drake Maye been balling. He was taken over Bo Nix. Bo Nix has had some great moments, better moments than Caleb Williams. So it don't matter what I think, because you will be compared to your peers in that draft class that Shady does eloquently and he does it passionately. So for me, Shady, I don't think Caleb Williams can afford to get outplayed by Drake Maye, because there is a future LeSean McCoy that will be saying, but Caleb was taken ahead of Jaden, and Caleb was taken ahead of Drake. What you say, sir?
I don't think none of it matters, though. I don't think it matters at all, whoever has a better game for this game, right? I look at, you talked about a good point of Baker Mayfield, Josh, and Lamar. So in their first year, as all rookies, you'd have said that Baker probably had the best.
Lamar, because he went 6-1, went to the playoffs.
Did, okay.
But Baker's second best probably, then Josh. Then,
so my thing is, you can't really judge these dudes until they have some games to tell, some years to tell. Because, if from the get-go, you said Lamar was first, and then Baker was second, and Josh third. Now, I mean, up to this point, in my opinion, I think Josh has been the best one out of that class. And then Lamar. And then Lamar has 2 MVPs, even to say that. And Baker's been last, in my opinion. So my thing is, I can't really, judge these rookies yet. Because when you get a rookie as a first-rounder, it's not for just 1 year. It's for his contract. And I know that Caleb's not playing well right now, but that's not to say next year, the year after that, he might turn out to the guy we think he will be as like a Hall of Fame type of talent, because he has that. So I hate when we start judging these rookies on every single game. Now, Jaden Daniels is just running away with this thing because he's just playing a lot better than all of them. And I didn't think he would be that good like this early, I should say.
True.
So, and I always talk about I don't really judge the rookies because it's hard, because everybody's different. Like when I watched them in college, I felt like Caleb was the most talented, but I didn't think he was the most developed. And you're starting to see it. Anytime a quarterback keeps running around like Kyler Murray all day, it's like high school football. It's like, why is he doing that? Right? Because football is a lot of times timing. And sometimes you make plays off script. But majority of the time, everything's timing. And running this route at 10 yards, the ball should be on my 11th step. Like simple things. When you watch Caleb in college, he didn't show you that. He just showed you talent and flashes of superstar stardom. You know what I mean? Right. So now when I look at these dudes, it's like, okay, I thought Caleb would struggle with the processing. I don't know if he read that well. I say, yo, one thing about him is I don't know how well he reads. Remember I told you that?
1,000%.
So all I'm saying is I can't judge Caleb and these guys right away because I need to see more of them. Yeah. And when you get a rookie overall, it's like, okay, I got him for his whole contract, not just 1 year. So I guess year 2, year 3, we'll see who the real best quarterback is. Because right now, I thought Baker Mayfield would have had a better career than what he's had in his first start as a rookie. Would you say that? Would you be surprised the way he's end up? So all I'm saying is let's just wait. Let's wait before we start judging.
Yeah. What happens if Caleb gets outplayed by Drake Maye? I'm with Shady. I don't think it means anything. In fact, I think it means more for Drake than it does with Caleb. Like Drake Maye right now is playing much better football with much less for the New England Patriots.
That's true, too.
That doesn't matter?
No, not for Caleb because it's 10 games. So that's the thing. But I just want to make sure that we understand like how good Drake Maye is playing the last 4 games. And when I watch the offense of Drake Maye and the Patriots, I don't really see any receivers that can separate. I don't really see any. But Drake Maye's putting the ball on him. He's supremely accurate. Caleb Williams right now leads the NFL in off-target passes, and it's not even close. Yeah. And when I look at the offense for Caleb, I'm seeing route concepts I really don't understand. So I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's Caleb. It's a little bit of both. I think you got to put a lot of it on Caleb because there are completions to be had. Mm-hmm. And to Shady's point, I think he is a good processor. I just think it's ingrained so far in him because of the way he played at USC to look at his first progression and do the scramble round stuff. It didn't look that way the first 4 weeks of the season. It's gotten worse since the bye. It's like, don't pass up easy reads and easy completions to do the spin around stuff and get outside of the pocket and try to throw on the run. Like, I just want to see you play the offense. I'm seeing Drake Maye do that right now, but with Caleb, not so much. And Shady, I'm with you. Like, there's 10 games.
Right.
Like, we're looking in 2018, 6 years later, and saying that. Now, I definitely want to see him get better as the season progresses, but I don't.
Let me ask y'all all this. James, I apologize. The older we get up here.
I'm just sitting over here soaking it all in.
The older we get in life, maybe you at home, this is going to be a life conversation. Give me a moment. The older we get in life, I don't know if y'all like, you go to the doctor and they ask y'all questions like, hey, what genetic issues do your family have? Because they want to look into what might you be predisposed for? So they look at your family history. You got high blood pressure, then high blood pressure actually means more to the doctors than if your family doesn't. Family history, high cholesterol, whatever the case may be. The reason I'm worried is because if you look at the family history of the Chicago Bears at the quarterback position, it's bad. So 10 games struggling at quarterback in a different organization, I might not care. But when the Chicago Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer in the history of football, I believe they're the only organization in the NFL that doesn't have that, and then your rookie is struggling, now I care more because I'm looking at the family history, if you will, of the Chicago Bears. When the Chicago Bears have never had a quarterback throw for more than 32 passing touchdowns, I believe, in a season, now I care more. Never had 30 passing touchdowns in a season because the family history of the Chicago Bears suggests, hey, we might be in for this again.
Good point.
So while I do hear y'all, James, the reason I'm a little more concerned is I'm looking at the history, the family history of the Bears. When I look at Caleb, if you end up being the 4th worst quarterback in your draft class after year 1, I can't assume you're going to turn it around because your family history actually says you were predisposed to this, and the very thing you're predisposed to, you're struggling with.
Now, I just got a question for you.
For who?
For Acho. I'm talking to Acho. And I'm asking this question because I really don't know the answer to it. Babies.
Yeah.
When babies come to the hospital, do they ask the babies all them questions?
Baby's not talking.
He's a baby. He's a baby, right? So all the high blood pressure and all, we ain't even asking you them questions yet. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Trying to get you to
You know
eat.
what I'm saying?
He's still in the nipple.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't get soda. You know what I mean?
Trying to get tricks.
He not eating Doritos. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Latch on.
He not eating oodles and noodles yet.
He's a baby. So this game, to me, he doesn't have to go out here and beat Drake Maye or outplay Drake Maye. Drake Maye may ball out, play a really good football game. But what I do need to see is growth. Because Chase has challenged me because he keeps on saying the play calling ain't helping him out and all that. So I go get my little iPad.
Ooh.
And I'm like, let me watch this
You
dude.
doing him on him.
Yeah, I'm
like that.
But, I want to get up here and I want to, have some intelligent conversation with Chase about quarterback play. So I'm like, let me go really watch this dude. He's making some phenomenal plays out there on the football field. When I turned it on, I didn't even think he was making them type throws, Chase. And I agree because you were saying that. Yeah. But I see a million plays to where it's regular snag concepts. Dude 5 yard over the ball, slot dude corner. Corner stay right here, throw to the corner. Corner back up, throw to the snag.
Simple.
He's not taking easy.
He ain't throwing it to nobody.
Well, especially the last 2 games.
No, but he out of there. And I'm like, and you're looking at it. It's right in your.
Is that reading though?
Reading what?
But I'm saying though, because I seen it in college. I'm like, Acho, I say, yo, but real quick, I say, Acho, this dude's phenomenal. Went to the Colorado game, right? Because I ain't really into college like that, right? I do it for my job, but I'm like, yo, this dude's phenomenal. I said, but the only thing is, like, he don't take the gimmies, the easy, simple reads. He don't do. And I'm thinking, like, Is he because he can't read or he's not reading?
I think
he's bored.
No, I think he's pressing, trying to make the wow plays.
Okay.
I want to show the Chicago Bears or whoever I'm not. Take the completions. I tell my kids that I coach all the time. When we do all these 7-ons and everybody trying to put that, I say, you know why 7-on-7 was invented? Completions. Work on your timing. Throw these completions around. We got periods for play action pass and all that in practice to where we taking these shots. Take the completions. It's 100 plays a game on that tape. And I know they don't get 100 plays in the game, but you know where I'm going. That he ain't even looking at the right stuff. And sometimes he's looking at the right stuff and he's not even throwing it. Like Keenan Allen and DJ Moore on simple, quick, 3-step routes, and it's right there. Just throw it. And he ain't even throwing it. I need to see you throw that, and I need to see. I don't even care if you win or not.
So that's the
I want to turn on the tape and say, there we go. They lost, but this dude had 20 completions on just really simple stuff, and he's growing at the quarterback spot.
I've had a few quarterback. That's actually really. I'm glad
Because that making you better. That 5-yard pass will go for 25, 30 yards.
I've had
We just seen 84 yards, 5.
On a 6-yard hitch route.
I've heard some quarterback coaches tell me and other NFL players, like, make quarterbacking boring. Like just play the play, one play at a time, and just throw to the open guy and then go to the next play and try to do that. There's like 70 plays in a game. 70 times in a game, and you'll end up with a lot of yards. Be the point guard out there. He's trying to be the point guard, the center, the forward, everything, and make all those plays.
Yeah, I think it's simple. I heard it like this, Chase. You might agree. You can't go broke taking a profit. What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.